AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Yeah. Straight ass whooping. Niggas getting their ass whooped. They finally played their rookies though, AllBall. Final seconds of the Knicks versus Cavaliers. They finally hit 106 or 105 as a 2-pointer. So the Cavaliers score 142 points on us. 142-105. Thumping, as Flea would say. Cavs blow us out by 37 points. Straight ass whooping, man. You know I gotta play the drops for my brothers.
AllBall suckers.
No matter what. Let's be brief about it. Y'all know what this is, man.
Knicks Rehab.
Second night of a back-to-back. You'll hear that excuse going around. I don't want to hear it. OG Anunoby looked out of shape, out of rhythm. He ain't look like he should be out there. Real quick, running down the stat sheet. 3 players in double figures for the Knicks. 26 for Brunson, 23 for Karl-Anthony Towns. He had 7 rebounds, 28 minutes, 10 rebounds for Achua, 7 points for him. He was getting smoked out there. 14 for Mikal Bridges. I think he was getting smoked out there. And Donovan Mitchell with 27 points, but he had 24 by the half. He was destroying us. 21 points for Evan Mobley. He looked amazing against anybody who was guarding him in the paint area, going bananas. Ty Jerome had 19. DeAndre Hunter was 16. 13 for Craig Porter Jr. Jesus Christ. Yo, the Cavaliers had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They had 14 players that actually touched the floor today. The Knicks came close to that. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they had 12. So, you know, at least some of the rookies got to play. Kolek still didn't get any minutes, which is a mystery. AllBall. Let's get it to you because, you know, you were texting me, but I was, you know, a little bit busy here. Hey, ladies in the building. Ladies in the place with style and grace. Always got to stop and show love. La Turia.
Y'all know the drill. The beautiful, the lovely. Tori B is in the building. Fellas, y'all know what's up. Please speak and show respect to the ladies in the building. All right. So I don't care about the neck being stretched out. I don't care about my appearance at this point. I was pulling my hair out the whole game. When I do that, it's like nerves and stress. I don't even care at this point. I'm going to say some things that's going to hurt a lot of y'all feelings. I'm going to say some things that should have been said for years. I'm going to say some things that's the God honest truth. And if you're a basketball fan, if you're a real Knicks fan, you're going to understand. If you're not, you're going to continue to live in dreamland. We were never good enough since the Patrick Ewing days. Y'all still think we don't need Giannis? Y'all still think we shouldn't trade for Giannis? I don't care what nobody says. When you have 2 starters on the All-Star team, you should never lose by 40. You should never be down 30. Ever. Let me repeat that. When you have 2 starters in the All-Star game, you should never lose by 40. We're not good enough. We never was good enough. Y'all still think I'm crazy about coaching, right? Y'all still think I'm bugging about Tibbs, right? Can anybody do any worse? Can anybody do any worse? Big shout out to beautiful, the lovely Darlene Bryan is in the building, y'all. Good evening, Darlene. And y'all know the drill, man. Be respectful and say hey to the ladies. But yeah, I'm gonna say some things that's gonna hurt a lot of y'all feelings, but it's the truth. I've been a diehard Knicks fan my whole life, and a lot of us as Knicks fans are scared to be honest. That's just what it is. Even the Patrick Ewing days, you know, the John Stark days, the Spreewell days, Derek Harper days, the Rolando Blackman days, the Allen Houston days, all them days we were never good enough. Never. We've had three super. See, I don't want to go as far back as Clyde and them because I wasn't old enough. So I'm gonna speak when I was able to understand the game. The Knicks had two superstars in their whole entire existence for me, which was Patrick Ewing and Carmelo Anthony. Now, some of y'all say Carmelo is a superstar. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, but I give that to y'all. So think about this: the Knicks for the past however many years. I'm 47. Once again, I don't care about the appearance. My existence watching the Knicks, we've only had two superstars: Patrick Ewing and Carmelo Anthony. The Lakers have two superstars on their team right now. They had two superstars with Magic and Kareem. They had two superstars with Shaq and Kobe. I just gave y'all six. They had a superstar in Anthony Davis. We've only had two in our existence. I talk a lot of shit because I'm a diehard Knicks fan, but the fact of the matter is we were never good enough. We always get the guys that are B guys. OG is a B guy. Bridges is a B guy. My guy Brunson right now, I'm saying it. He's a B guy. Cat, B plus guy. What happened tonight is unacceptable. They should have been left on the floor to get embarrassed. See, this is how you know Tom Thibodeau isn't a great coach. I'd have kept them bum-ass niggas on the court the whole game. Fuck it, get injured. No, stay out there, motherfucker. Y'all want to play 40-plus minutes any other night? Stay out there and get embarrassed. Because what y'all did tonight to the city of New York, to the organization, to your fans, you embarrassed everybody. Did y'all see the defense? Couldn't get a rebound. Couldn't stop nobody. The game was over in the first quarter. Once again, you have two starters on the All-Star team and you lose by 40. We have to start being honest as Knicks fans. Like seriously. We're not good enough, and we never was good enough. The team last year wasn't good enough. We see Randall and DiVincenzo. Are they still in the league at this point? I'm sick and tired of our Knicks, like I said the other day, convincing ourselves that we don't need a fucking Giannis if he's available. How do y'all feel about now not giving up OG, Mitchell Robinson, and Deuce? Get the fuck out of here. I give up all three of them for Ben Carroll, let alone Giannis. We have to start being honest as Knicks fans. I watch basketball. I know the game. Don't nobody love the game more than me. What I seen tonight, for me to have the nerve to say that we are title contenders, somebody need to knock on my door, and when I open up the door, smack the shit out of me. And don't owe me no explanation. And walk right back down the stairs. And I would have to close the door and take that. This is horrific. This is horrific. There's no explanation. My opinion, at this point, everybody can go. Everybody can go. Y'all gave up on Tibbs. I don't like Tibbs, but tonight, y'all gave up. This is why I said last night was so important. We go into overtime against the Bulls with no Zach LaVine? See, real Knicks fans don't want to hear the truth. Because we kind of nutty. Knicks fans, Cowboy fans, LeBron fans, we all kind of nutty. But I'm here to set the record straight. Told you I'd be the bane of this joint if I got to. I've been pulling my hair out the whole game. The whole game. Every time we play against good teams, we get embarrassed. We got embarrassed by Boston twice. We got embarrassed by OKC. And tonight, I don't even know what to call that. I don't know what word is worse than embarrassment. But we are not good enough. We do not have good enough players. We do not have good enough starters or bench players. Get Shamit out of here. Get Huck Purdy out of here. He's a tad bit better than Sims. These niggas have no feet work. They don't understand the game. They don't know that if you're going to foul the way they can't get the ball up to get the and one. We continue to get players that are not good players. And then they overachieve and we fall in love with them. A la everybody on the Knicks. This goes back to the Patrick Ewing days, bro. Oakley, them niggas ain't shit. Let's be for real. When we had to go up against Reggie Millers and the Michael Jordans, the Barkleys, you kidding me? Charles Smith, the fuck out of here. I keep telling y'all, OG and these niggas ain't starting on no championship contending team. What two guard right now, Bridges is taking his spot on a championship contending team? Right now, Cleveland, Boston, OKC. Is Bridges starting over there? Over Mitchell? Over Jaylen Brown? Over Williams? Or SGA? No. Where's OG starting that at the 3? Is he starting over Tatum? Is he starting over Mobley? Fuck no. Right next. Come on, man. These niggas is not A+ niggas, but us as fans, we treat them as A+ niggas. We pay them as A+ niggas. And we get C+ fucking effort. Night in and night out. I'm not even reading the comments because I know everybody is on. They don't even understand, bro. We have to start being honest. We have to start being honest. I want to hear people's explanation for tonight. Fade, love y'all to death. But if we don't trade or sign a superstar, we will never win a championship, bro. The trend. That's the trend. I keep saying it. We are still cross-color baggy jeans while everybody is up to par wearing slim fit. We still wearing Chuck Taylors while niggas is wearing Jordans. Why? 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 We have to start being honest. We continue to convince ourselves that we do not need a superstar. Listen, bro. How long are we not going to be there yet? How long? We paying players and treating them as if we're there. Bro, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm gonna pass the ball over to you because I know you got a lot to say. But I'm just tired of getting embarrassed. It's how you go out. It's how you fight. Tonight was out of control. It was out of control. And just to watch defensively how we can't guard nobody. Brunson and Cat literally can't guard nobody. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. We have to start being honest. Precious and True, like, Precious and True and them niggas is dirt, man. I'm sorry, man. Like, come on, man. I watch the game. I try to be funny. But if we want to talk real basketball, we ain't shit, bro. Straight up and down. We ain't shit. That's just what it is. And it starts from Like I said, look at the coaching staff. Look at the guys we draft. Look at the guys we pay. Look at the guys we trade for. We give up 5 first-rounders for Bridges. Like, come on, bro. Like, not me. So to hear us the other day talk about we wouldn't trade for Giannis. Okay. The floor is yours, my brother. But listen, man. If you niggas is real Knicks fans and been real Knicks fans for 20 plus 30 years, when was we ever good enough? When? Look at the team they put around Patrick Ewing. Come on, bro. That grind, that grit, nigga, them days is over. These niggas is superstar, 6'6", 7 foot. These niggas is pulling from half. These niggas is drop stepping, side stepping, handles. Nah, man, get the fuck out of here. Go get us a superstar or get the fuck out of here, man. Come on, man, these niggas ain't shit. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Fabian. I'm sorry. I'll put on mute. Don't mind me while I talk to myself.
Why? Listen, man. I think you were gonna capture the passion of how we should feel. Don't feel like you can't cut me off. You're on fire right now. I'm in producer mode. But this is the first tweet I seen. I want you guys to defend this shit right here. Telling me that we were a championship. Oh boy, this is on you too. A championship team because we got Cat. How? Where did this come from? I don't understand these sentiments. You keep lauding for Giannis. For what? We could have scored 30 more points and still lost. That shit would be horrible. We're gonna be crying and doing the same shit all over again. Telling you. Look, 0-6. 0 for 6 against the top teams. That's not what we did last year. Once again, I'm going back there early, Fish. Yeah. This guy talking about. You got to have the right team. We had the right team last year. You see the Cavs?
The right team last year.
They told me the Cavs were fluky. That's what they told me. The Cavs looking like the 2012 Spurs out there on these motherfuckers. Fuck you people we talking about watching basketball. Doing good that Golden State impression. They got like 6 or 7 people that can put the ball on the floor and pass the rock. And they're cutting at all times. That's
nigga,
what they doing.
We just that bad, man. Get the fuck out of here. Let's come.
Yeah,
No.
But that's not what you said at the beginning of the season. I told you this from the rip. We don't play defense.
All right. I was wrong. Hold on. All right, I don't mind being wrong.
This is what no defense looks like. Period.
Right. Hold on. I don't mind being wrong, but fuck how good Cleveland look. Keep it real. How bad are we? Cleveland looked that good because we are that fucking bad.
Yeah, but we're not that far off. You can't be that far off with the Cat, how Cat played. We gotta we are a couple players short. That's what it was from the summertime. And again, it's no fault of ours because remember, once iHeart leave, the whole shit went different. And you didn't want to hear this, but everybody could do something when iHeart was here. iHeart, Randall, OG could shoot at least. Dante with the ball on the floor, Brunson. Josh Hart was a 6-man, bro. So when y'all tell me something, I'm like, yo, bro, hold on. I'm talking about basketball. Hart was running the offense. Isaiah Hartenstein was running the offense. That's it. This shit right here, I don't understand. If Cat is the only offensive weapon on the floor, how come they're not running plays for him? In the second quarter, you saw this. I'm flabbergasted. Bro, Shamit, Deuce, Ochua. Why are y'all touching the ball? For what reason? Thank you. Who said it earlier? Was it I forgot your name, my bad. Why are we running plays for Precious Achua? Cat threw the ball in the corner for Precious. For what reason?
Yo, bro. Tibbs at one time had Payne, Deuce, and Shamit on the floor at the same time. Bro, who does that? Who does that?
Shamit is horrible. Enough is
enough.
Bro,
but you just made a great point. I'm watching the game and I'm going, because Cat was kind of on fire. I'm saying to myself, why are we not just going through Cat?
I don't know. And again, this is a part of his soft demeanor, bro. Bro, you 7 feet. You number 1 pick. I don't give a fuck if this is Brunson's team. It's supposed to be, yo, what, you scared of a little controversy? You scared they're going to say it's your team now? Stop playing. Yo, throw your weight around, man. We can't. You let Ant-Man take the team over. I'm telling you, that guy, it plays into his psyche. Talk to the give me a fucking ball, bum ass motherfucker. She be telling pressure or talk shit, bro. That's what New York is about. All that Dipset shit. No. There's another level to this. When you call your teammates out, no, give me the fucking ball, bro. You ain't got it like that. Curse the coach out. The hell? What are you running? Get me the ball. That's it. There's no attitude from a real attitude. Stop talking to the refs. Give your teammates that attitude, that lack of respect. Sometimes you got to get disrespected and get put in and be humbled. That's what these people need. Cat, Precious, are you going to argue with Cat this year? And especially not just two all-stars, all ball. Brunson and Cat, we're talking about 2 top 5 MVP in the last year. We're talking about guys who made the top 5 MVP list on a lot of people's list.
Real talk.
That's what's disheartening. Now, we lost a lot defensively. The OG thing, he should not have been out there. We got to stress that. Yo, Tibbs, you supposed to see that from the first quarter. This guy was holding on to his right. We down by 30 in the third quarter. What do you need OG Anunoby for in the game? For what reason?
What did you need him in the game for today, period? Like,
At
bro,
all, Friday night.
What the goal should be, we have to understand, to have any chance to compete against Cleveland or Boston, we have to be 100% fully healthy. So if that means not playing OG and waiting for Mitch and Hart to be fully healthy, Cat and Brunson just got to figure out a way to hold it down. But like you said, this is where coaching comes in play. Bro, you got to figure out a lineup and some things to stay in games and win some games. Now, if we lose tonight in a respectful fashion and don't have OG, and then we lose tomorrow, but guys are not fully healthy, and we looking at the future in the long run, but that's an organization and a coaching thing, Fabian. And for some reason, what the fuck are they doing? Like, once I seen OG, I'm like, when are you coming back? Bro, I know you're not healthy. Bro, you couldn't do anything. We cannot keep losing games in the first quarter. Yo, man.
This was bad.
Yo, the defensive lapse, the just giving up on defense, the just not having the aware, the just looking like you don't know how to play defense. It's one thing to, a guy beat you with a great move, but to look like you don't know how to play defense. Huck Purdy looks like he's playing freeze tag, bro. He's just Brunson and Cat is irrelevant on defense. Like, so for me, when I'm watching the game, I'm watching everything. And I'm not saying Cleveland isn't that good, because they are great this season. And that pickup of that young man, Lord have mercy, that might just put them over the hump. That right there, and that's Fabian. But that's what I mean about having a great front office, a great organization, and understanding the game today. He's better than OG, bro.
No. Come on, yo, listen. I don't. Your hate for OG is abysmal.
I don't have hate for OG, bro. I don't have hate. Hold on, Fabian. I don't have hate for OG, bro. But bro, we give a man the max, and he's too inconsistent, and he's too much injury prone. I'm sorry.
But then that was all fear going into the contract. But you can't name five better defenders in the league, point blank, period. And he's getting better on offense. He got hurt. It is what it is. But DeAndre Hunter right now, he's not you talk about how many teams can OG start on. DeAndre Hunter's not starting on every team. Not over OG.
All right. Okay.
OG starting on 25 of these teams minimum.
Nah, I disagree.
Bro,
I disagree.
No way. Listen, once you have OG alongside the Wemby's of the world, alongside anybody, you a different kind of level defensively. It just is what it is. They have no help.
Bro, look how limited he is offensively. I understand what you're saying.
And that was my fear from the beginning. Y'all telling me we got Cat, so now our front court that I got to go to sleep wondering about every night is Mitchell Robinson, Karl Anthony Towns, and OG Anunoby. I'm supposed to be okay going to sleep with that shit? No way. My fear is that they all get injured and we lose everybody. But it is what it is. And Everett, Kyle Everett, y'all don't blame Tibbs all the way. He was given a team he didn't ask for or want. That's what I said from the beginning. So you know what?
Man,
That's on his punk ass, and that's on Leon Rose to figure that out. That ain't on us.
what type
We
of comment is that? What are you talking about? He was giving it. So what, nigga? You got a coach. What are you talking about?
he
Trades and
signed
all type of shit happen all the time. You got a
he
coach.
he signed an extension in the summertime. That means you signed up for that Mikal Bridges deal. That means you were okay with that. You thought you could turn him to another level, just like you did Dante DiVincenzo. The little arrogance involved with Tom Thibodeau. And again, going back to your point, ball, Kenny Atkinson, that switch. The Cavs were good last year. They were a playoff team, and they still made a change. So how come we can't do that? That's the part where I'm confused about everybody. Yo, I give him his props. Bro, he's a part of making us better, and we keep saying it. It's like the Mark Jackson era with Golden State. We need our Steve Kerr. That's it. Don't tell me that Tibbs is taking to the next level, because DeAndre Hunter goes to Cleveland and steps right in with no problem because they have a system to run. We don't have a system. Cat and Brunson, there's no system there. And we're talking about two superior players in the league, and you can't run a system. Nah, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. DeAndre Hunter could have come here and just do that. How about that? And he's amazing. He's been playing amazing. But he can't do that in the Tibbs system. He doesn't have no system for them. He don't know what to do. He's relying on them old-ass dudes on the bench. Who is the fresh brain on the bench coming up with these ideas? Nobody. They stole our guy, Johnny Bryant, over there in Cleveland. And they got Atkinson, got them looking like the mid 2010 Golden State Warriors.
Do you see Bryant standing up, walking around, coaching while the head coach is sitting on the bench chilling? Engage, the huddle timeouts, the whole engage. When we call a timeout, only person in the huddle is Tom Thibodeau. The other niggas is sleeping. I thought I might have seen them niggas sleep on the bench. Bro, we have to start being honest as Knicks fans. Yes, I talk a lot of mess because I'm a diehard Knicks fan. I like to have fun and be a little entertaining. But let's be honest. A person not going to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. We're not good enough, and we never was good enough. Simple and plain. And it goes back to the Patrick Ewing days. We fall in love with a certain type of player, a certain type of mentality, and that's just what it is. While the whole world is moving past us. So while we still IBM, Apple is going, bye.
Watch
Bye.
this. Yo,
Right.
New York Knicks, bro, 99 with the comment of the night. Tibbs system is just ask Obi. Yo, we forget about that Obi audio. Fuck is this bum ass dude doing? Yo, man,
Come
we
on,
frustrated,
bro.
man. What you want us to do? What you want us to talk about?
Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
another episode where we shit on Tom Thibodeau. Flea ain't here yet to save his ass. This bullshit. It's a Friday night. We're supposed to spend it like this.
But but everybody deserves to get shitted on tonight. Everybody, like my guy Brunson, terrible. Listen,
You mad at Brunson?
the league is, huh?
You mad at Brunson?
Bro, I'm mad at everybody, bro. Fabian, I'm gonna say it again. 2 starters on the All-Star team. You should never lose by 40. You should not be. The game was over in the first quarter.
Over.
Bro, I'm watching the game when the Cleveland hit 2 threes and Tom Thibodeau called the timeout early, and the score was like we was either up 1 or down 1. I said it's over. I already see this shit. I'm gonna tell you our problem. We convinced ourselves Donovan Mitchell wasn't good enough, and look what he's doing this season. And now we're convincing ourselves we don't need Giannis. When we had a chance to get Donovan, hold on, I'm gonna let you cook. Once again, I'm not saying get Giannis and we're gonna win the championship automatically, which I still think we are, because that's just my nut ways. Pause. But how do you not go after the great players? How? I don't understand that. When we had an opportunity to get Donovan Mitchell, of course, Danny Ainge was trying to fleece us. He wanted too much. But you know what else Knicks fans were saying? Donovan Mitchell don't play defense. The backcourt will be too little. You see what him and Garland is doing? That's a small backcourt. The fact of the matter is, when we have opportunities to get great players, we convince ourselves, nah, we're finding an excuse to not get a great player. That's what we do as Knicks fans. I remember those arguments and those talks. Now it's kicking us in our ass. Look at Donovan Mitchell now. He's looking like a fucking superstar, and he's looking like one of the favorites to come out the East. Like, now, I know he has a great team and a great head coach, but I'm just saying, that's a foundation you can build around. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Nah,
Yo,
enough is enough.
real quick, shout out to Laturia, Tory B. Jumped on YouTube membership. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody that with the membership. For all you guys that want to become members, like when you go to the account on YouTube for whatever reason, it gives you a choice or it doesn't. I don't know how Laturia figured it out, but I'm glad she did. We really appreciate everybody that just contributes to us, monetarily, and of course just supports us in the comments, because this thing is what keeps it going. And on YouTube, we rocking right now. On Twitter, we rocking right now. Shout out to Dom. He got us on his Twitter account. But yeah, this shit was bad, old ball. Look, the last time the niggas got blown out by 37, David Fizdale got fired.
Yo, Fabian, like, let's think about the moves and the players that we trade for, what we give up, the coaches we get. Like, bro, we always get the wrong person. Always. We always get the wrong coach. We always overpay for the wrong player. We always invest everything into the wrong star. We do it over and over and over again. So when people tell me we shouldn't try to go get Giannis, or we shouldn't have got Donovan Mitchell, and when I hear the excuses, motherfuckers sound stupid. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but people sound stupid. I remember them arguments. Yo, we gonna have a little backcourt, no defense. All this bullshit. Bro, he's a motherfucker that can give you 30 a night. What are we talking about?
I think the real upside to that, to be honest, because we don't have the front court the Cavs have. But the real upside to me is if Donovan Mitchell had anything to do with homeboy getting fired and then replacing him with Atkinson, then we got somebody who could put pressure on the front office, because he doesn't come from CAA. That to me is another factor that I'll give you with that. If you bring in Donovan Mitchell or somebody else who could throw their weight around, like a Giannis or whoever. Nah, I ain't with your little crew. And I don't like your coach. He's a fucking bum. We can't make it with him. I've been to the championship. Giannis could bring that, throw that ring on the table. Nah, that's not how you win. He's not going to cut it out. I'm telling you. That I'll give you. I can't argue against that, because that's just human nature.
But Fabian, that's a great point. And, that's something that people rarely talk about. I'm glad you brought that up. Because like I said, you and Fleet, y'all always, like I said, yeah. Y'all minds for the game is very high IQ, and y'all need to get y'all props. I'm glad you said that, because when was the last time we had the players that can attract and have the relationships with other players and coaches and assistant coaches and just great basketball minds? Like you said, Donovan Mitchell has a relationship with the coaching staff. So like you said, that happens. A guy like Giannis, his cachet, his superstardom, where a guy like that can walk into the front office. Listen, bro, go get so and so. Let's do this. Bop, bop, bop. Come on, man. We don't have that. How many years have we heard nobody wants to play for Tibbs?
Exactly.
Where's his connections with anything?
Exactly. What player came over here because of Tibbs?
I love Brunson. His relationships is with his guys. Where's the player that has a relationship with the star that can lure them over to us? Where's the LeBron to the Dwayne Wade? Yo, bro, come over here with me to New York. We gonna get this thing rocking. We never had that.
No, we do. I believe the only thing I disagree with you on slightly is that Brunson and Cat can bring that. That to Flea's point the other day, or your point the other day, maybe Joker was kind of joking, but that Ant-Man thing, that's no joke.
Yeah,
that hug he gave Cat is no joke. But what if Ant-Man's going, I would go over there, but nah.
Tibbs. No, right, Tibbs. right. So I'm glad you understand what I'm talking about. And like I said, from a basketball standpoint, we always get the players that aren't good enough. That's just what it is. We always invest into the second or the third tier guy. And how many years are we going to convince ourselves to not go get the guy? And when we do go get the guy that we think is that guy, we give up the house. A la Carmelo Anthony, a la Mikal Bridges, a la OG. I'm saying for overpaying.
Yeah.
We heard the rumors OG was going to take a pay cut, but when he heard Mikal Bridges, whether it's true or not, I'm just saying we always get caught up in the jam.
Yep.
It's no way in the world tonight should have happened. This is ridiculous, and it's too much. And I disagree with, if we had the same team from last year, it'd be the same thing, man. I like that we attempted to try to go get a star in Karl Anthony Towns, because that's the mindset you have to have today. That Detroit Pistons team, that's not going to happen in the league today, where you got a whole bunch of role players and, you know, some button stars with the Chauncey Billups, the Rips, you know, the Tayshaun Prince, Wallace, you know, both Wallaces, Ben and Rashid, hard-nosed coach. Bro, that ain't working today. Today is finesse, superstar, likability. We don't have any of that. If you bring up a list of the things that you need to be a great organization, a great team, great teammates, great culture, Fabian, we might not check off none of the boxes, bro. We don't have a fun or good head coach. We don't have a great basketball team. Bro, we just have to start being honest. Like I said, I love my Knicks. I love everybody over there. But we're not good enough, bro. And I said this a while ago and everybody thought I was crazy. We are the 3rd seed by default. I'm saying it. If Orlando Magic, Ben Carroll, and Suggs wasn't hurt, they will be a problem for us. Do we not see Indiana is getting it together? They will be a dangerous team against us in the playoffs. It's not a guarantee we beat them, Fabian. I'm sorry, go ahead. I apologize.
No. But I don't want to say that, because then now we're taking credit away from Tibbs. Deserves his credit, and then these Knicks deserve their credit, because that is a part of Brunson and that culture. That he did bring a culture, whether his pops is there, whatever it is. We're just saying, yo, there might be something missing with the Johnny Bryant thing. It might be the coach and another player. You can't. We just saw with Cleveland, and Cleveland just keeps adding people over there. So the culture, I don't think the coach is missing anything. I don't think so. Now with Cat, these guys come here. Julius Randle was behaving. We ain't never seen that before last season. We just didn't. And our heart puts everybody in a different spot. Look at, he was able to go to OKC, and he replaced Chet Holmgren, and they still #1. That's a major piece. That's 2 teams he's a part of the top 2 seeds in back-to-back seasons. MVP caliber dudes. He's not hurting it. Is the team he goes to ever.
But Fabian, great point, and I'm not here to argue that, but don't forget, they have a superstar. They have great role players, and they have a great coach. So, my opinion, whether Hartenstein went there or not, they still was going to be who they are, because they have the things that the boxes are checked off when it comes to today's basketball.
And the coaching.
Right, that Fabian, that's all I'm saying. I'm not here to argue or disagree with, because you make all great points. You're 100% correct. But let's not forget, the things that you need today to be successful in the NBA, we don't have it. We don't have the superstar that's 6'6", 6'7", that can do everything, and the great head coach. That's where you start at. Simple and plain. I'm not arguing with nobody about that. I'm not going back and forth with nobody about that. The jig is up, bro. I'm a diehard Knicks fan. We have to start being honest. We have good players. We don't have great players. Are they great in moments? Yes. But miss me with how weak the bench is. We lost the game in the first quarter when the starters was in the game. The bench been weak, Fabian. Tell me something we don't know.
Right.
We lost the game we lose some of these games, Fabian, in the first quarter when the starters is out there. Stop making excuses for the starters. Come
And
on, man.
and part of the thing is, I'm trying to think who was the rookie kid that came in second rounder that's playing in the NBA right now. He just came to the Garden, but we don't play. And Huck Porty's just starting to get his minutes due to injury. That's part of the problem. Myth, I appreciate the $5, bro. How are we the mecca of basketball and don't have one of the top 10 players in the NBA? We did last year,
Preach.
right? We did last year,
Preach.
right? Playing a whole different style. But I think that's part of what's missing. Even with Dadier, whoever it is, these guys got to play more because they're young. And it's like, they got to be real. Like, where's the real conversation? I never thought we were winning. Like, are they not having realistic conversations? At home, in the locker room, upstairs, and wherever, on the phone. Yo, I don't think we winning a chip. I don't think we winning a chip. So why can't we play the rookies and they can learn what not to do? Like what I've been saying. I want to see what Tibbs doesn't like about Kolek. Because now I'm seeing what I don't like about Huck Porty. Huck Porty gets roasted by these elite dudes. One jab step, he's done. Out of position. He's fouling. That's all Huck Porty does. Once Mobley hit him with a jab step, he goes left. Oh shit. He tries to grab you. With the guards, everything. And he's great, he's energetic, but let's see what Tyler Kolek can do. Dadier is a long. Why is Shammy getting this many minutes, but Dadier isn't? You could have done the same thing you've been doing. That's why we're going back and forth in the group chat. Oh boy, I thought you meant the first quarter. The first quarter is usually when Tibbs benches Cat, which he did today with OG at the 5.5 minute mark, brought him back in with a minute and a half to go in the first quarter, and it was business as usual. But if that's your game plan, let Dadier come in, let Kolek come in and spell these minutes instead of Shamit. Because that energy, Dadier is what, 6'8"? He's a tall kid. Everybody on that floor could put the ball on the court, could put the ball on the floor with Cleveland. Dog, they just took the whole Golden State blueprint, the San Antonio Spurs blueprint. And we don't have anything to throw at them. That shit makes no sense. And forget everything with the minutes police and all that. Y'all took the minutes police and flipped it to some other shit. All I'm saying is that Tibbs don't know how to rotate the players. That's it. He doesn't know how to make in-game decisions. That's it. It wasn't because of Johnny Bryant. Randall was wilding while Tibbs was here, and Tibbs never checked him. Tibbs don't know how to. Maybe he's too friendly on the low. I don't know. Calling them while on their podcast and shit ain't funny, man. Not with you, not with what we seeing. And I know it means nothing coming from us. And maybe some of these players are way too close to you to let you know. And I might have to concede to AllBall's point. We need a superstar with some cachet to throw his weight around and be like, yo, that ain't it, man. I'm telling you, I've been here before. I've been to the promised land, and he's not going to get us there. Nice guy. He knows basketball, but we need something else. You don't have to like your coach. You got to respect them. And I think we're missing that.
When we look at the great teams in the NBA, even some of the real good teams, the guys coming off the bench is 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", and can do it all. We have problems, bro. That's like I don't care how bad or how good the bench looks. We are not big enough and talented enough. That's just what it is. We have to start being honest. Let's put our Knicks diehardness cap to the side. Let's put our Knicks bias to the side. If we all love the game of basketball and watch the game and say we know the game, please tell me from 1 to 10 how we are great. Come on, bro. Cleveland, the guys that they put in garbage time was still 6'5", 6'6", knocking down threes. Come on, bro. Tom Thibodeau in almost 20 years has been to one conference finals. I'm going to say that again. Tom Thibodeau has been coaching for almost 20 years as a head coach, not as an assistant or defensive coach for Boston, as a head coach for Chicago, Minnesota, now the Knicks. He's been to one conference finals. Why does he still have a head coaching job? When has Tom Thibodeau ever been a good coach? See, that's the thing with me. Listen, people think it's bash. No. When has he been a good head coach? When has he shown that he's been a good head coach? Because guys play hard for him. Where's your schemes? Where's your matchups? You're a defensive-minded head coach, and we can't play no defense. Like, come on, bro. No, the jig is up. And we just have to start being honest. We are not a good basketball team. We are exciting. We are fun to watch. And against mediocre teams, we look great. But against the good teams and the great teams, we are horrific. That lineup that Cleveland has, bro, when we put in certain lineups, it's nothing you can do. It's nothing you can do. Listen, man, Tim's, we have a foundation, right? But we have to get the guy. We have to get the guy. Who that is, don't know. But we need to make moves. I'm sorry. And, I understand chemistry matters. But like you said, Fabian, we watched DeAndre Hunter fit right in. Fit right in. We watched Hartenstein fit right in. So please, man, stop with making excuses for our Knicks. Stop. We watched Porzingis and Drew Holiday fit right in. Right in. You know why? Because they got a great system, a great coach, a great atmosphere, a great environment, and great basketball players. Come on, man. Y'all can't tell me y'all know the game and watch the game, and y'all keep coming up with the same excuses over and over and over again when it comes to our Knicks. Oh, it's a new team, all new players, all chemistry. What are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? Nah, man. We got to stop making excuses, Fabe. This shit is bad, and it's going to continue to get worse. And I said this in the beginning of the season, and all y'all thought I was crazy. Tom Thibodeau will be fired after this season because we are not going to the conference finals or to the finals with this type of play.
Yeah, we can't figure nothing out. Even I was watching Portland last night versus the Lakers. I love what Billups is doing, coaching the Kamara kid, and the refs were trying to take they took the game away from Portland, handcuffed them. But it's been 2 seasons, and you wouldn't know from the Portland record that he got them the backcourt playing defensively the way they do to the high level.
Right.
Certain teams you just watch for that, what their styles are, and I'm seeing that with Portland. I'm not seeing what is our defensive style? Drop coverage with Cat.
Hey, Fabian, think about this, right? Great point. They set Chauncey Billups up to fail.
Yeah,
And you see the turnover. Like they set, let's call it what it is. They set that man up to fail. And now they're a respectable basketball team. They're not a laughing stock. They're winning games, they're competitive, and you see the difference. And they don't have nowhere near the pieces some of these great teams have. Right? Tom Thibodeau wasn't set up to fail. He's been given a good team. Now, of course, when he first got there, but still, you had Barrett, you had Quickly, you had Randall, you had Mitch. He wasn't giving no bumps. Like you said, where's the progress? Where? That's what I said a while ago. Y'all want to be second round niggas and be cool with that? Cool. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be. I'm tired of the same excuses year in and year out while everybody else is doing what they got to do to get this thing going. OKC said we going for it. Cleveland said we going for it. Boston, when they made that trade for Drew Holiday, we going for it. Milwaukee, even though it was the wrong move, let's get Damian here. We going for it. You don't know until it happens. Orlando, we gonna get KCP. We going for it. These things might not work, or it may work, but they're going in the right direction. Yeah, we trying to make it work. But do we have a Big Carroll? Do we have a Donovan Mitchell? Do we have a SGA? Do we have a Tatum? We got to start being honest, y'all. We really do. Cat and Brunson, great players. Love them to death. But too many times you guys are getting embarrassed. Too many times you guys are getting embarrassed. This is not called losing, Fabian. This is called embarrassment. Once again, this is not called losing. This is not called fight. This is called being embarrassed. Two totally different things. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
On the flip side, I did want to get. I know it's Knicks Rehab, but I do want to get, your take on the Cavaliers. What was most impressive about them? Because this is a different team from the last couple years and this
Yes.
season. Like this is we've enough time has passed. They beaten the Celtics. They blew us out.
Let's
What
talk about
stands out the most to you with this squad?
it. That they have everything. They have the bigs, they have the superstar, they have the shooting, and they have the defense. And the icing on the cake is great coaching. They have everything. And it's them, OKC, and Boston, to me, are the only teams that have everything. The Cleveland Cavaliers are the real deal, and they know how talented and how difficult it is to win today. So they go get a DeAndre Hunter. Like, come on, bro. Very impressive. They look like they're having fun out there. They look like they know what they're doing out there. They don't look lost. Um, they look like they want to put their foot on people's necks. They look like they want their respect. Because till this day, nobody respects Donovan Mitchell as a superstar. I think he's better than Devin Booker. Yeah, I'm going there. I think Evan Mobley is one of them guys, and Jared Allen is very underrated. What he brings to the table is listen, man, you need that. He's what we need in Mitchell Robinson. So I'm very impressed by Cleveland. I think they're the real deal. I don't think this is a fluke. Um, the game for them comes too easy and it's too fluent. And I just love listen, when I watch Cleveland, when I watch some of the great teams, I don't only watch on the court, I watch on the sideline. The coaching staff is engaged. The coaching staff is one of them is always standing up, is always looking like they're talking, they're teaching. Um, the players, look like they rooting for each other. It just looks like a well-oiled machine. And they are the real deal. And that's what we supposed to look like. Let's call it what it is. Cat's supposed to be looking like Mobley. Brunson's supposed to be looking like Donovan Mitchell. Stars. Stomping on people's necks. So I'm we are the Bizarro Cleveland. I'm trying to be funny, but I'm being for real. Cleveland is what we supposed to be, bro. Simple and plain. They made that next step, and they just look like they're ready to compete for a championship.
I always compare us to last season. I don't. I just, you think I'm exaggerating. You think I'm crazy, but I just thought that was the most fun, um, and the best team, most complete Knicks squad I've seen in my lifetime. And I thought that it was who Cleveland reminds me of, a little more finesse because they don't have the Julius Randle bruiser in our heart, that's setting pace like them because they make up for that just by cutting backdoor screens, all kind like they move, man. There's no stopping. I forgot, is it Strus when he passed the ball to the corner and jumped to the wing, got the ball back just to dump it off to Jared Allen in the paint? It was like he's expecting to give it up, get it back. The Knicks don't expect. Brunson's problem is he don't expect to get that rock back for some reason. We don't play with the confidence of getting the ball back. And we got players that will give you the ball and players who have no business thinking they can take over a possession. And the Cavs don't really have that problem. And when they do, it's like that's Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, he can do that. But more than likely, he already gave the rock up to see if there was a mismatch for you to go take advantage of in the first place, and now it lands back in Donovan Mitchell's hands, and he's gonna do what it does. He's gonna find a mismatch some way, somehow, because that's just who he is. Supreme athlete and supremely skilled. Is he better than Devin Booker? Yeah. At this point, yeah. Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell ain't never had no team look this bad as in Phoenix Suns. If Donovan Mitchell was there, they look better in my mind. He can dump the ball up to Kevin Durant. He can take advantage of having someone like Kevin Durant on his team. And I don't know how much more Devin Booker can do compared to a Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell can shoot more. He can pass that rock. He can get to the basket with no problems. Booker's more of a mid-range guy. And then what? You're not a great three-point shooter. Mitchell can open that. Once he gets on fire, it's over. It's really over.
We have to start giving guys props. People, when people take a liking, hit that like button, y'all. Share, like, subscribe, please. Hit that like button. Guys like Donovan Mitchell, people tend to fall in love with the guys that they like. So it's hard, for them to be like, yo, so and so is better than this person. But when you watching the game, Donovan Mitchell just look like he's having fun. The guys out there look like they're having fun with him. And once again, he can score with the best of them. Think about the sacrifices he's making for those guys to be great. He can go get 30 a night, but would that be great for the basketball team? No. Come on, bro. We have to start being honest with this shit. We supposed to look like the Cleveland Cavaliers with the moves we made. Let's be honest. We acquire Cat. We trade for Bridges. We re-sign OG. We supposed to be looking how Cleveland is looking, bro. Simple and plain. And good. I want you to read that. Oh no, because he gave a super chat.
No,
That's why.
no, I know, but Salvatore, he already anticipated it. Simple and plain. Amir Belfour, appreciate you. Salute, fellas. All ball speaking facts. The coaching philosophy of Tibbs is killing this team. And that's exactly what you're speaking to with Donovan Mitchell, because you always go back to, because we speaking Steve Kerr into existence over here, y'all. I was saying Jeff Van Gundy. I was being funny, but I wasn't, because if Jeff Van Gundy goes through his Kenny Atkinson revolution over there in the Clippers, I don't mind him here either. But Steve Kerr does seem to fit the cachet guy. The Pat Riley throw the box of rings on the table. But I digress. We always bring up Steve Kerr. You specifically getting Andre Iguodala, convincing him to sit on the bench, and it's a lot easier to do that, of course, like I always said, with that starting lineup. Just like Kenny Atkinson is making Donovan Mitchell go, yo, if you give that ball up, I promise you, you're gonna get your numbers, but we're gonna win more games. I'm telling you, I'm gonna present this style to you. I'm gonna show you how to do this. I don't think Tibbs knows how to show anybody how to do this, not this, because with Cat here, you were supposed to tell Brunson to do that, give that ball up more. And granted, he's not turning the ball over. I get it, but they have to find a way to give the ball up and share. And by sharing, it's not just passing and standing around. It's cutting the basket, man. It's back cutting all that. If Cat's at the top of the key, how much space is there on the floor? You that much of a bum, you can't move around, and they respect you that much? Come on, man. It's ridiculous.
Yo, they put 140 on our top, and it wasn't an overtime game.
And it felt light.
Let me say something that's gonna ruffle some feathers, right? So we know in Boston, Tibbs was a great defensive head coach at the time, which, my opinion, when you have guys like Ray Allen, Rondo, Garnett at the time, Kendrick Perkins, was Tony Allen there when they won that championship?
Yeah, he tore his knee.
So I don't know how great Tom Thibodeau had to be on the defensive end when you got those type of guys who didn't need no motivation, who didn't need to be coached about playing defense. So let's start there first. Y'all let that sink in. Because the whole league might have been bamboozled by Tom Thibodeau. And as you see, the league has been bamboozled by Doc Rivers. Yeah, we going to go down this rabbit hole. Certain teams, it ain't about the coaching. Bring you up to speed, a guy like Bill Belichick, great defensive-minded head coach. But you know who he had offensively? That was probably one of the greatest offensive minds in sports history. A guy named Tom Brady. Tom Thibodeau needs that to be successful. Simple and plain. If you don't have something like that, I don't care how great of a mind you are defensively. This game is offense now. Miss me with defense wins games. Yes, it does. But if you can't have a superstar that's going to give you 40 a clip, what you doing? Michael Jordan, it's just certain players that they make up for the offense of a coach that can't coach offense. The league has been bamboozled by Tom Thibodeau, bro. We thought he was a good defensive head coach because Boston Celtics was great defensively in winning that championship. Well, look at the guys that was on defense. You ain't coached those guys up. So now we take that and think you're a great head coach. And we get here and nothing. Listen, man, I know what I'm talking about. We have to change. We have to change. And the way we are constructed, look at the teams we lose against. Look at the players that have great games against us. It doesn't matter whether it's a superstar or a role player. Everybody's having career nights against us. Enough is enough. We have to start somewhere. And the reason why I seen in a comment why great head coaches don't want to coach here, at the time it wasn't a great team to coach. Like, come on, man. We have to start being honest, man. Tom Thibodeau has had good teams and superstars. It came up short every time. Chicago, you had D Rose. Only been to one conference finals. D Rose in his prime, where everybody was catching the flu when he came to town. You go to Minnesota, you had Jimmy Butler, you had Karl Anthony Towns. Did nothing. Now you got the Knicks. Nothing. Go ahead, Fabian.
No, I want to add to that by saying, why is it that we just spoke about Kenny Atkinson, who was a head coach? He had success with the Brooklyn Nets. Everybody felt like he got snubbed or done dirty by Kyrie and Kevin Durant. Went, sat down with Sacramento or with Golden State on the assistant, as an assistant. Charles Lee's an assistant for the Hornets. They ain't doing too well, but he sat down on that Boston bench. You know who he was sitting next to? A champion in Joe Mazzulla. Ime Udoka should be a champion, and they were all sitting next to Brad Stevens. These are all assistant coaches that are now in the league. So they have 3 assistant coaches that are now coaching 3 different teams in the league, and 2 of them are tops in the league. Mike Brown went to go back assistant coach for Golden State before he went to Sacramento. Why is it all these guys have to be assistant coaches? Mike Denault from OKC was an assistant coach before he became the official coach for OKC. How come everybody else got to at least go be an assistant, even if you've been a head coach before? But Tom Thibodeau gets to skip that step. Why? These other guys, I could understand if Doc Rivers got the ring. He could always, he could sell you the Brooklyn Bridge. He could sell it to you. I shine that ring up. But Tibbs, you don't have the head coach experience with that ring. So where do you get off not thinking you need to be? Let me watch from the sideline real quick. Why does Jeff Van Gundy have to be sitting on this? Even Mark Jackson, we could say whatever we want. Why do they have to be sitting on the sideline for that long? Mark Jackson got to get a job with ESPN. Van Gundy get ESPN. And even Van Gundy can't just jump into the league and get a head coaching job. You got to sit down over here. All these other guys, Sam Cassell, nobody could get a head coaching job, but Tom Thibodeau could get a head coaching job in Chicago and New York. You talk about privilege. Nah. I ain't talking Hennessy.
Bro, like I said, man, that's why I love our platform, because, we tackle some topics that people don't talk about or they're afraid to talk about. That was a great take. And it just seems like the days of being fleeced is over, except if it's the Knicks. Remember, we argued yesterday, our brother Flea, big shout out to him. I was telling him when he was saying that we may not be able to get Giannis for that price, and I'm going, why not? Nobody's getting fleeced no more, bro, except us. You think anybody else would have gave up 5 first-rounders for Bridges, bro? That's why we got him. Ain't nobody giving you that. All of that, yo, niggas ain't OG, you gotta keep him. Who's gonna give OG the max? Like I said, unless it's the championship team, where's that missing piece? Like, come on. We have to start being honest about this thing. We can't keep getting fleeced. Simple and plain. Simple and plain. We
Oh,
cannot
ball.
look back. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, Willie Green, assistant coach for Golden State, 2016 and 2019. Assistant coach for the Phoenix Suns in 2021. Chauncey Billups was an assistant coach for the Clippers in 2021 before he went to go coach the Portland Trailblazers. How come they gotta go sit down? I'm sorry, I'm beating a dead horse, but like I'm just looking, I'm thinking about it while you talking. I'm like, yo, hold on. You supposed to get demoted and prove yourself again, man. When have you proven that you were worth this lore? That's it. We seen it.
Once again, Boston had Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, who's a very underrated defender at the time, Rondo, Kendrick Perkins in his prime, who was a great defender as the big man, and Tony Allen. Have we been bamboozled for Tom Thibodeau being a great defensive-minded head coach?
Yo, how they ran a 3-call Monty game on us in New York, and we from New York, man. We let them we let them run a number on us, man.
They out hustled the hustlers.
Yo, they out scammed the scammers.
Bro. We got bamboozled and hoodwinked. And we supposed to be doing the bamboozling. They hit us with the ball in the top. The 3-card mark. What? They hit us with the, hey, let me holler at you real quick. No, I'm supposed to be doing that to you. We New York City.
They treated us like tourists out here, man. On our own home turf.
Hey, Monkey Wrench, they hit us with the Yo, listen, man. Give us our props, man. We know what we be talking about. Fabian, have you ever heard anybody with that tape, bro? First and all, we have been hoodwinked. We have been hoodwinked. Bro,
you know how if you think your girl, you caught your girl cheating, man. That shit, like, hold on. I told Shorty that 2 years ago. Who the fuck you think you talking to? Yo. My heart is broken. Yeah, we're there. Yeah, they did the old bait and switch. They did the old bait and switch on us to press the whole ball.
What up, Fish? Wow. Like I said, now when you think about it, come on, man. Come on, man. Yo, man. You know, we love to have some fun, but it's always some truth in comedy. And I've been on this train by myself for a while now. I never liked Tom Thibodeau. I don't even think he's overrated. I just don't think he's a good head coach. And
your man Molly Moore said, not to disagree, but he was an assistant in 1989, bro. In the 1900s. Yo, Molly Moore, what you doing, man? Why you doing that?
Yo, he said your man was an assistant when the Persians was playing the Romans. What? Yeah. He said he was assistant coach for Leonidas in the 300 against the Persians.
Yo.
In the Coliseum.
What you doing, man? What you doing, man?
Yo, I'm done, man.
What's wrong with you, man?
I'm done. Yo,
you
should have put that comment. Yo.
That was bugged out.
Oh my God. Yo.
Nah, man.
Niggas, he was coaching before Rocky came out. Like, come on, man. Come on.
Yo, man. So I would say block that man. Nah, we can't block him. We can't.
Yo, just real quick, in all seriousness, right? I watch and just talking about coaching and just sometimes not having the roster. I watched the San Antonio Spurs beat the Phoenix Suns last night without Wembanyama.
Oh,
Hopefully
man.
Wembanyama gets healthy. But I'm watching that young head coach, right?
Oh,
That
hold on,
kid.
wait. Is he really hurt? Oh, remember Pop, God, God bless him if he is. Oh, Lord. We've seen this once again. We're
Hold
not
on,
falling for the banana in the
hold
tailpipe
on. You know where
again.
I'm going. Greg Popovich gave the call. Send him out. We got Fox. We going for the #1 pick. You know the NBA loves us.
Victor, listen, it's time you learn the business. It's time you learn how things are run around here.
Yeah, listen. I show you how to do this, son. Relax. We ain't going nowhere right now. Slow down.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I'll cut
but
you on football.
no, but I watched the Spurs last night. That young head coach, I just see how engaged his coaching staff is with him. Yeah, yes, Todd Black, great. Spurs have great talent. That young
Super.
core is great, right? But that's not where I'm going. What I'm saying is, I watched that coaching staff coach that young man up. That young man looks so young. It looked like he don't even belong as a head coach. My point is, that's how much the game has changed. There's a lot of great basketball minds out here, no matter what your age is. And when you're given a roster like the roster that the Knicks have, and you lose by 40 with two starting all-stars on your team, right now it should be breaking news. Tom Thibodeau should be fired, and that would give us an excuse to where if we don't go deep in the playoffs, we can't get bombarded and disrespected. Listen, like you said, it's a business. We got to figure out a way to get out of this. You know how you get out of this? You fire Tom Thibodeau, bro. Right now, Tom Thibodeau should get fired because you know what's going to happen Sunday? Imagine if you lose back-to-back games by 40.
Yo, nah, he gotta. Yo, I just DM. What you call it? Shout out to RP. He said, "Yo, y'all ain't going live like before this this shit is over. Like this game is done." So I said, "Yo," he said, "What? All ball's gonna flip out." I said, "Yo, over under all ball hopes tips is fire before the plane lands." And you were right there with saying it, but you on point, bro. You on point. This is back to back. You got a day off. You got Cleveland. I don't know if OG plays next game. Josh Hart has missed the last 2 games, and yes, we miss Josh Hart. Of course we do, but I don't. There's nothing he could do with that team tonight. Nothing. What is he bringing on the offensive end? He can hustle all you want to. He's gonna be tired as hell chasing these guys around. And against Boston, they had tonight off. What's Boston's? Go ahead, old boy. I'm gonna look up Boston's
No,
schedule
no,
real
no, no, no.
quick.
I'm just saying, these are the two teams that we have to compete against that we're gonna have to go through. And I keep telling people, I know, we both don't respect Milwaukee just because Doc Rivers is over there, but we have to be honest. The basketball that we're playing right now, we have to worry about them as well.
Yo, they
Now
don't play.
with the addition of Kyle Kuzma, like another guy that's 6'9". So for me, remember Bobby Portis will be back by then because he only got suspended 25 games. So right now, the basketball that we're playing, yeah, hey, yo, Tom Black, word of mother, the security should have walked over to Tom Thibodeau and dragged him out the game just like they did Oakley. That is a fact. That is a fact.
He said
In Cleveland,
they should have Oakley walk his ass out.
no,
That
no,
would be
no.
ill.
No, just imagine in Cleveland tonight, the Knicks security staff. Dolan flies them in private jet. Drag him out of there, man. Drag him out of there.
Only Vince McMahon could pull that off. You kidding me?
So
Yo, the Celtics just played last night. They're gonna have 2 nights off. They're gonna have 2 nights off waiting for us on Sunday. Like these guys, 0-6 versus the top teams. The New York Knicks are 0-6 versus the Celtics, the Cavs, and Oklahoma City Thunder this year so far, y'all. All you guys been proud of yourself. Listen, we tried. We tried spreading the positivity all year long, but we know once you got We got mopped over the head with some shit. We go, yo, hold on. Time to recover. Let's regroup. Let's talk this out real quick, old boy. What the hell's going on here? Enough is enough with these shenanigans.
It's only one way to get out of this. You fire him now, and knowing that we don't have a plan, there's no expectations. Yeah, listen, y'all. I'm sorry, it's a business. I'm going out the punk way. Listen, sometimes you got to. What my man said in Friday, God rest his soul, the great. I forget his name, Pops. Remember, he was the father in Friday. God rest his soul, the great John Witherspoon. I don't know why I didn't remember his name. I loved him as a comedian. He told Ice Cube, "You live to fight another day." We got to get out of this, bro. We have to get out of this, and there is one way. You fire him now. It's going to be turmoil. It's going to be so much conversation and focus around who's going to be the next head coach that if we lose in the first or the second round, that'll be a great built-in excuse. Bro, we got to get out of this. We have to get out of the Tom Thibodeau show, bro. We have to get out of the Tom Thibodeau business. I'm sorry. I know Flea's going to kill me for this. Love him to death, miss him.
Tom Thibodeau
but
business.
We have to get out of the Tom Thibodeau business, bro. Like, seriously, man. Seriously.
Yo, you know why else? Because that's the sneaky maneuver you do. We got to go to Boston. So we got to come back on Wednesday to play Philly, right? Now you got 5 nights to regroup and think what you're going to tell the New York media. Come on, we wrote this playbook, man. I can't believe Thibodeau hit us over the head with how much he got? 30 M's? How much is Tibbs killing us for, man? This
bro,
guy.
Nigga, listen, he started to show his mansion.
Oh, yeah.
Like, when has Tibbs been like that? You call it podcasts, you happy on the podcast, but on the sideline, you look like you don't even want to be there.
He fired all them bum ass, all the good assistants. Nah, all the money they owe 30-year extension. Nah, that's not for y'all. What you mean we? That 30 mils for me. Yo, Tom Tibbs is out here going bananas.
Right. Hey, hold on. Look, Joe. Look, he said that's a good script you guys came up with. Hey, Joey, you know what? I'm dead serious. Like, listen. And you know how you make it a real disaster? You ready for this?
What?
Let me wipe my glasses, because you might cut the live off after this. Hold on. Yeah, y'all gotta wait for this juicy nugget. I'm gonna show y'all how y'all really make my Knicks a real disaster, and we get out of all of this. You fire Tom Thibodeau, and you make Rick Brunson the head coach.
Yo, we see you on Sunday, man. That's it. Yo, ball, it was AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.